I'm Elsie Hedgespeth, the Outreach and Wellness Manager for Urbana Park District. And for Move It Monday this week, I wanted to share with you some stretches for back pain. So whether you're experiencing pain within the neck, shoulders, and upper back, mid-back, or lower back, I've got a few stretches or yoga poses that will help to alleviate some of that. So the first one I wanted to show you is more so for the shoulder and neck area, so the upper back. You're going to want to be in a seated position, rolling the shoulders down and back, sitting up nice and tall. And we're going to stretch out the sides of the neck and shoulder. So I actually want you to begin by focusing on bringing your ear down to your shoulder, not the other way around, okay? So sitting up tall, we're going to bend and bring our right ear down to our right shoulder. And already you should be feeling a stretch along the left side of your body. Okay, maintaining that space. You can always deepen this stretch by taking the arm out and just tiptoeing it away from your body. Even just that little bit more of an extension elongates the stretch here through the neck and the shoulder. Okay, whenever you're ready to come out of that, bring the arm back in and gently bring your head back upright. Let's go ahead and do the other side. So again, rolling the shoulders down and back, sitting up nice and tall. This time, bring the left ear down towards the left shoulder. Good, and if this is enough for you, keep it right here. Otherwise, go ahead and straighten out the right arm. And tiptoe that away from your body, lengthening and stretching even more. Good. And again, whenever you're ready to come out of that, just walk the hand back in and bring your head upright. Okay? So that's a really good one for the neck and shoulders. It can be done seated. That can even be done at your desk if you need to throughout the day. All right? Next few that I wanted to show you are going to be done lying on your back. And these are going to be primarily for lower back pain and tightness. And what a lot of people don't realize is that a lot of lower back pain and tightness is actually caused from having tight glutes and tight hamstrings. So that's actually what we're going to focus on stretching out here. Laying down, just ease yourself down, and we'll start with just some alternating knee hugs. All right, so try and glue your lower back down into the mat, and just nice and gentle, starting with the knee, go ahead and bring it in and hug, and release. Just alternating on your own pace. We'll do a few on each side. Let's do one more. Good. So for the next one, I call this one a figure 4 stretch, primarily for the glutes, okay? And I call it figure 4 because your legs somewhat form the number 4, all right? So again, on your back, let's draw the left ankle up towards the left thigh above the knee, okay? This is where the 4 comes in. You're going to weave your hands in between and interlock them underneath your thigh and just gently pulling in towards your body, okay? And this is at your own comfort level. You don't have to pull your knee all the way into your chest, all right? If you can, congratulations, but you don't need to. I do suggest on your top leg, maybe trying to flex the foot to protect the knee. But just sitting here for a few moments and you should be feeling the stretch within the glute of your bent leg, okay, your top leg. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and lower and release. Let's switch sides. So opposite leg, crossing, bringing the ankle just above the knee, weaving the hands in, and pulling your legs in towards yourself. Once again, let's flex the foot on that top leg. And feeling a nice stretch throughout the glute on the opposite side. Good. Go ahead and release. So for the next few, I love these next few that you're going to do more so face down on the mat because I can truly, truly feel the stretch within my back. So the first one, you're going to get hands and knees, all right? And you're going to thread the needle. So for this, setting up on hands and knees, knees directly under hips, hands directly under shoulders. And from here, to thread the needle, let's start with the left hand. You're going to take it palm up, thread it underneath, and then you're going to bring your shoulder and your ear down to the mat. Okay? I'll show you that again, but essentially what you're doing here, once you've threaded the needle, you're spreading apart your shoulder blades and back and really getting into like that mid to upper back region. It's a really wonderful stretch. So again, starting on hands and knees, left hand palm up, weave it underneath, so in between your arm and your leg, bringing your shoulder and your ear down to the mat. In this twist, provides a nice expansion in between the shoulder blades. Okay, pushing into your support hand to come back up. Let's do the opposite side. So this time, right arm, palm up, thread it underneath, bringing your ear and shoulder down to the mat. Once again, pressing into the support arm to unwind and reset. So lastly, I wanted to show you child's pose. Most people are familiar with this one, but I like to add just a subtle variation to get into some regions that oftentimes I'm, sore or tight in, but I hear it a lot from our program participants as well. If you're suffering from lower back pain, sometimes it even radiates into the sides of the lower back, or maybe you're feeling it more on one side. So for a traditional child's pose, you're gonna start once again on hands and knees, so hands under shoulders, knees under hips. You can take your knees a little bit further apart if you need to. Draw back and bring the bottom down in between your heels. Arms outstretched, and your forehead's going to come down to the mat. All right, so this can be a very relaxing stretch as it is. However, if you're feeling pain or tightness more so on one side or the other, I invite you to keep your lower half where it is, but gently walk your hands over to one side. So right now I've walked my hands and torso over to the right side, and the left side of my body down into my lower back is getting a nice stretch on that side. A few deep breaths here. And let's gently walk it over to the opposite side. So you can see now the right side of my body all the way down into my lower back is getting a nice stretch. And let's walk it back to the center. And draw it up to a seated position. So thank you for joining. Hopefully, if you are cycling through some of these stretches, maybe at least you found one that is going to help alleviate some lower back, upper back, or mid back tightness for you, and thus making it easier for you to move in general. I hope you've enjoyed Move It Monday. For more content from us, make sure to watch the Urbana Park District YouTube channel as well as our Facebook page. Thanks for joining.